Good morning, hiking friends. I am up. I am getting ready for the day. Making my coffee in my new pot/mug that my wonderful friends from Liverpool gave me when they visited 3 weeks ago. Cheers! And so it begins. My goal is to hike for 8 hours at least and see how far we get. I'm hoping to get between 15 and 20 miles. The passage is 22.5 miles long. The weather's perfect right now. The sky is clear. It's 42 degrees. I'm walking through a pine forest. What could be nicer? Couple of things. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning-ish because I had to go to the bathroom. There was a privy at that campsite, and I got back in my tent and all of a sudden sat straight up because it had been really windy earlier in the evening when I set up camp, and it even rained a little bit. I never picked up the stuff sack for my tent, and I had no idea if it blew away. So I hopped out of the tent, and sure enough, it was gone. The only thing laying there were the little guy lines that came with the tent because they were heavy enough not to blow away. And I walked around the campsite, and by some miracle, I saw a reflection in the distance that I thought, is that an animal staring at me? Because it kind of had the shape of an animal. But no, it was my stuff sack for my tent. So, hooray, that had a happy ending. And then the other thing is that I must have been camped really close to the edge of the Navajo Nation. You know, Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, but the Navajo Nation, which is in Arizona, they do daylight savings time, because a couple of times my phone and my watch jumped an hour ahead, just confusing the heck out of me, like, what happened to that hour? It happened after I set up my camp, and then it happened again this morning when I got up, and it said it was later than it was. So, yeah. Now I'm back on Arizona time for real. was totally wondering if there were going to be cows on this passage, and the answer is yes. Today, I would like to do my business without taking my pack off. Goals. Did it! First piece of trash in 6 miles. The goal is to pick up 3 pieces of trash on any given day. On Facebook who said he did not enjoy this passage because he knew the Grand Canyon was just to the north, and I think it's beautiful, and I think they're all uniquely beautiful, and maybe I enjoy all of them because I hike for the joy of hiking, not for what the trail is going to give to me. So maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Oh, brother. I've been walking for 3 hours and I'm more than halfway to Tucson. Trash number 2. Found a vertebrae. That's an archaeological found. I have been hiking for 4 hours, I think, and I'm gonna take a break because I'm making really great time. 3 miles to Tucson. I'm gonna run in there to get a cold beverage and some water. But it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna eat lunch. I successfully made it into Tucson and got myself a couple of ice cold liters of water and refilled my water bottles and took a nice break in the shade, and now I am headed back on the trail. I have 8 more miles to get to the Kaibab trailhead, so let's see how far I get. It's still early. It's like 1:45, so I'm gonna hike a few more miles. See if I can get to the Mather campground at least. I am set up at the Mather campground for the night. I walked 21 plus miles today. In hindsight, I probably should have just stopped in Tucson and spent the night behind there because it had all the facilities that I could possibly need. The next order of business is to have something to eat, and I desperately need lotion or Vaseline or something. All in all, a really good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.